sensitive? Why everybody so sensitive? Does anybody even give? We feeling babies up with medicine. Yeah.
Ooh, sipping on juice, sitting in the coupe, thinking about school, thinking about you. Come through, sniffing on blue.
What's up, everybody? My name is Chris Mohead, aka Rob Savage, aka Robbie Sunflower, and we're here with another episode of 600 Seconds with HYLO Art. And before we get started, make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. We got a very special guest today.
What's up, world? It's your man, Bishop Drippiia, CEO of Juice Gang Entertainment. What's happening with you?
Y'all give it up for Bishop Drippiia. How you feeling today?
All right, you can't complain.
All right, so how did you get started, man?
Poetry and church. Like, my granddaddy been a preacher, my great-grandfather been a preacher, so I kind of start in church and writing poetry, and that ended up turning into music.
Been at it since a young age.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow.
Who's some of your biggest inspirations?
I can curse.
Yeah.
That shit gonna sound weird, but like I listen to Alanis Morissette.
Okay, yeah. Atlanta,
One of my favorite rappers is Slick Rick, Big Daddy Kane.
Slick Rick.
Yeah, Slick Rick, Big Daddy Kane, Andre 3000,
That word, that's mine right there.
Raekwon. Like my influences vary, because I don't listen to one type of music. So I've been influenced by a couple different genres of music.
That's like every great artist is like that. You don't just want to be boxed into one genre. So that's good, man. That's great. Where does the stage name come from? Bishop Drippiia.
My granddaddy, like I tell you, he a preacher. So like any name I go by, I ain't give myself something I thought been cool. Like my granddaddy a preacher, so he been calling me Bishop all my life, like since I've been a little dude. So that come from my granddaddy.
Yeah, okay. What current or future projects are you working on or you have in the works right now?
Right now, I just finished up a project called Return of the Groovy Geek.
Return of the what now?
The Groovy Geek.
The Groovy Geek?
The
Okay.
Groovy Geek.
Yeah, that's a very...
But I pushing it through Sony Orchard, and I just wrapped it up. And my first single, Dum Dum, I actually performing that a little bit later on tonight. But I just wrapped up a project called The Return of the Groovy Geek. That's what I'm working on right now.
Okay. Tell us about why you started. What made you want to start Juice Drip Gang ENT?
When I came home from prison, it was kind of hard for me to get into the music because nobody wanted to share information with me.
Right.
Nobody wanted to tell me where the studio was or who I might can buy a dope beat from or, and I know a lot of artists run through that same thing. So once I established myself with the music, I created the Juice Gang and reached out to every artist that I thought was dope who probably been lacking support, studio time, like that's what made me started. I didn't want other artists to run into the problems I've been running into, so I kind of created the squad, and it's like a bunch of different artists who just come together to promote. It's a family. It ain't even a group. We move like a family.
Straight up, yeah, that's very commendable, man. Like a lot of people just be focused on themselves, but you figured you get your cell phone and you're gonna help out everybody, and that's good, man. That's real good. Tell me the story behind having your own shoe.
That's a narwhal question. Yo, boy, you on your own shit. I got my own shoe.
Got your own shoe.
That's what's up. That came about because I got a sponsorship with Nike.
You said with Nike?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I used to. A lot of artists don't know how much sponsorships can help you.
Yeah.
And it don't always deal with money, but I always been a sneakerhead, and I had I still got a sponsorship through Nike. So like twice a month they give me some fly shit like these. Straight shout out to my sponsor, but they put me in contact with some people because I used to design shoes. I got my own clothing line called Groovy Geek Clothing for males, and the female clothing line is called Nerdy Nancy. So they put me in touch with a designer who could help me bring they couldn't help me produce a shoe, being that they were Nike.
Right.
But instead of them, you know, they didn't shoot me down or nothing like that. They just pointed me in a direction to where I could go to make that happen. And now I have 2 pairs. I have a sneaker that's called Dripwear. I have a casual shoes like Sperry's.
Yeah.
That's called Geek Wear. And I have female slides. And I have a female low cut version of the Dripwear sneakers, but yeah, that's how that came about.
So you definitely a businessman out here, man. That's what's up. A little bit off of business, man. What's your favorite movie of all time, man? What you watch?
My favorite movie of all time is Color Purple.
Classic.
That's my shit. When that lady do this, that's my shit.
yeah, clap it up. Yeah, it's a classic.
Cause that's like the best shit in the world. Like to tell somebody like until you do right by me. Yeah. You know, like that's some shit. You feel me? Color Purple is definitely my favorite movie.
Yeah, straight up. If you could work with one artist or anybody, dead or alive, who would that be?
The artist I wanted to work with, I actually did get a chance to work with, and it was Mo3.
You worked with Mo3?
Yeah, I actually, like 6 months before he passed away, I did a song with him called Paper Chase, Down to Earth dude. He didn't charge me for a mutual person made it happen, but he didn't charge me for the verse. He didn't charge me for the hook he came up with. But I going through a little something with his manager, Rainwater, about releasing it now. But I actually got a chance to work with the artist I wanted to work with.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Yeah, that's dope. You have any advice for anybody out there that's watching that maybe wants to be in a position similar to where you're at?
Before you get into this, know the business aspect, like because ain't really no love in the music shit. So it's somebody sitting somewhere waiting to take advantage of you, and the more you know, the less somebody can get over on you. So I would tell any artist to learn the business first. Make sure all your paperwork right. Yes. Make sure your name trademark. Make sure your music registered, because these industry people will listen to your shit, take your shit, redo it, and make money off it if your shit ain't together. I mean, like, that's really the only advice I got. Like, just make sure you got your ducks in order before you jump, because the music, that's like a small part. Like, you don't even really got to be talented no more. You know what I mean? Like, you just got to look the part, but you make sure your paperwork and the business is right, and go for what you know.
Yeah. You have any final shout-outs, man? Have any final shout-outs?
Yeah, anybody who know me know I always say shout out to my mama Ovaries for making me so dope. You know what I mean? Shout out to Juice Gang. Shout out to my brand of building, you know, Starter B. Shout out to the whole Charleston movement. Shout out to all the artists. I mean, shout out to you guys.
Appreciate
for creating this dope platform for artists, giving artists a chance to be heard. Shout out to my kids.
Gotta shout out the kids.
Shout out to my kids. You know what I mean? And that's about it.
Hey, well, once again, man, we appreciate you coming through, man. Y'all give it up for Bishop Drippiia.
Y'all alright?
Yes, sir.
And we already in here. Y'all don't know nothing about me. I done half drive. I'ma enjoy myself. I got asthma.
Crank out, nigga.
Let me hit my asthma pump real quick, and I'm
Hey, who on the juice shell, Joe? Who on the juice gang shit?
had to hit my asthma pump before I turn up. And I like to high five myself. Alright, and May 20th, when you have make your little comment about May 20th and Pete Juice Gang, you're relying to yourself. You didn't even believe it. Go ahead, DJ, drop that. What you talk is some get back. You want shit when you want it, I like that. Want to show up, you off like a Kit Kat. The Bible said, eyes and one eye, and I'm with that. When they plan, what you talk is some get back. You want shit when you want it, I like that. Want to show up, you off like a Kit Kat. The Bible said, eyes and one eye. All up in the cut like a band-aid. Work fine, the bitch man-made. Rubbing on 6 pack, he's in the trap. That's a blood cap, and I just went off on a plug. Snatch get no man, take a rap snatch. And I'm sucking in a trap. I can't talk, I got money. Cause I'm high as a goose, like a booty was like. When you play that bitch to the home, it's like. You all invited to the kickback, cause you got a kickback. Mercy, where you sit at? Pull up to your mama front yard like we outside. Or we playing with you talking, so get back. When you want shit, when you ain't, you might like back. When you show up, you off like a Kit Kat. The Bible said, eyes for one eye, and I'm with that. With that.
You couldn't wait for me. I could get it together. Try to get my together. You couldn't wait for me. I could get it together. Go find you one better. A serious